We're here in Her Street to try out Santorini, an authentic Greek restaurant in the heart of Birmingham. The decor here, fits really well with that feel of the Mediterranean. Having been to Santorini myself, it just reminds me like I'm back there already. That's just exactly what this is all about, is to really experience the country and its culture. It really makes you feel like you're in Greece. I just gotta say, just the hospitality has been breathtaking. I mean, look at this. They've just presented us with a massive amount of food. Super excited to try this. Can't wait to dig in. We've gone for the meze so that we can try a little bit of everything. In Mediterranean cuisine, as you probably know from Spanish cuisine as well, it's very common to have tapas. And that tapa culture of having all your family around, having a little bit of everything is very much a definition of the Mediterranean. The Greeks do it really, really well. So what we have here today is really the example of that showcased. I'm gonna try the pizza bread with tzatziki. I love me some wonderful yogurt with cucumber, some olive oil. Whoever came up with a combination that cucumber and yogurt went together was genius. Crunch of the pizza bread was excellent. Very fresh, very strong, excellent tzatziki. They served us plenty of bread today, so I'm not afraid of running out. What I'm gonna try next is the hummus with paprika and olive oil. Hummus is made with chickpea and tahini, for those that might not know how hummus is made. Wow, you can really taste the chickpea. I'm actually very impressed. I want to try it now with the tzatziki and mix it up a bit so you can tell that the way all the food is presented, you're meant to mix and match and enjoy the meal. Just try everything at the same time, put a little bit of everything in each plate. Fried halloumi, which I'm gonna actually mix with some tzatziki because I want to try it with that. I think it's so good, so refreshing that it would go really well with the cheese. Wow, the halloumi's great, lovely and crispy on the outside, lovely and gooey in the middle. I was right in saying that it pairs really well. But we're gonna try the calamari next. It's crunchy on the outside, but it's very, very soft on the inside, which is actually really nice. You typically think that calamari is gonna be quite chewy. That's really good calamari. I'm gonna have another one just for good measure. And Mediterranean food in general is a lot about the simplicity of the ingredients and highlighting the ingredient itself. Serving that calamari on its own, serving that halloumi on its own, it's just highlighting that ingredient. And then you get to mix it up with a little bit of sauces on the side. It's a very, very great way of paying homage to the ingredient itself. Prawns in olive oil, look at that. Looks like they put a little bit of pepper as well. Some herbs we're about to taste, and I'll let you know what that is in a minute. Let's not forget the lemon. Let's not forget the lemon. Yeah. Wow. I gotta ask these guys where they're actually getting their seafood from. It's so soft, so gentle, so great. It's done with so much care. Now I'm gonna try the Russian salad, something that is actually served often with Greek cuisine as well. That would go excellent with a lot of the dishes that have been presented in this meze. No wonder they have it there. Look at that. I'm just trying to grab a little bit of everything here. A little bit of feta, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of onion. That feta is crumbly. That tomato is fresh. And you can get the olive oil in the background as well, which just hangs it all together. It's fantastic. So now we're gonna try the basturmao. Basturmao is a type of spicy sausage. It's made out of beef. Never tried it before, so really excited to try. There's a lot of spice in that sausage, in a very good way. It's beef, and then you got the heat from the sausage, and then it's like prickly on the back of your throat. Very nice and kind of addicting. We're now gonna try the kefte dagra, which is beef meatballs with cheese. Believe it or not, that has cheese inside of it. So I'm gonna take a half bite here, just to show you how it looks like. Look at that. You're getting a crumbly, delicious meatball that falls apart as soon as you bite through it. And then you get that cheese saying hello as you go right through the middle of it. I could eat way more than 3. I mean, they're giving me 3 and I'd eat like 20. Wow. I'm about to try the diropita, which has been described to me as like a cheese pie. So as you can see, there's like a pastry covering of this feta cheese with what appears to be sesame covering the entire pastry. One slice over here. Wow. A buttery, crispy pastry. And you get to the cheese. Wow. I love it. As you can see, you know, we have a lot of food here and a lot of variety. But each one of these dishes isn't massive. You can really have the full experience of every single dish without feeling like you're gonna be carried away and get too full.
Okay, so I'm about to try the spanakopita.
This looks lovely. Look how flaky it is. It just falls apart. Wow. I'm just gonna split it. Wow. It tastes amazing. It's so flaky, and the outside is just crispy, and you're basically getting a bite full of cheese that just crumbles. As we were eating, they brought even more food, and look at this. Delicious, delicious mains. We're about to go for the big bad boy, the lamb. Ooh, a new dish just arrived. Look, beef stafado. It's like a beef stew. Excited to try that next. As you can see, this lamb is falling off the bone, and I am very excited to try it. What's there not to love about it? A good lamb shank. Falls apart in your mouth. It's perfectly seasoned, and I'm gonna try and control myself for you guys so that I can try everything else. But the lamb shank is fantastic. Next up, the moussaka, which is essentially Greek lasagna. But the difference with this is that instead of having pasta, you have eggplant. Very, very soft potatoes. Very, very lovely aubergine. I mean, the aubergine just falls apart in your mouth. I love it. What about these potatoes? Ooh, slightly burnt on the outside, which actually I quite like. What I like about this is that it seems like they barbecued the potato. You're getting a smokiness in there that I hadn't tried before in a potato. I think that goes well with the lamb. It goes well with the moussaka. So it kind of makes sense that they put it all together because it just fits. I'm gonna take 2 skewers. Let's give this a go. A little bit of lemon over the top. Here we go. It's chicken and lamb. Smoky and crispy on the outside. Yep, this chicken is lovely. I'm about to try the dolmades. These are the stuffed vine leaves with minced beef and rice. Let's have a look inside of these dolmades. Check that out. Wow, that's so incredibly juicy. I can tell that all the juices from the beef has kind of been kept in there all this time. The rice has really absorbed it as well. And when you bite into it, what you actually get is all this beef juice in your mouth. And the vine leaves give it a little bit of acidity. And it all comes together so nicely. That is great. I'm still getting a little bit of aftertaste after that. That's really, really good. Okay, I'm about to try the beef stafado, or beef stew. Wow, look at that, falling apart. The beef stafado has tomato in it. You get this acidic flavor from the tomato. You get the beef falling apart in your mouth. The onion really pairs well with the strength of the tomato. Gives you a really nice kind of homey feeling to that dish. We're here in the dessert finally after all that food, but we're really excited to try some of this Greek dessert. So what we have here is baklava, which is nut-filled phyllo pastry drenched in cinnamon syrup. It also has a little bit of pistachio over the top. You can see that pistachio powder. The syrup is beginning to come out of it. Look at that. Wow, very crumbly phyllo pastry. You do taste that, the pistachio, and then you get hit by nutty flavored syrup that drenches your entire mouth. Really, really tasty. Next up is the kataifi, almond syrup pastries. Wow, look at that. Wow, the syrup, the nutty syrup, is very, very strong. even stronger than the baklava. You can taste the nuts much more. You get a lovely crunch with a lovely taste of nut and sweetness all throughout the entire experience. Wow, I think I'll come back for that. That's really good. So if you're ever around this area, Santorini is a must. And that was Santorini, the Greek restaurant here in Birmingham. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and find us at bufflunch.com.